Y'all, so it looks like Shannon Sharpe has a red target on his back as a result of his super controversial podcast, Club Shay Shay. To nobody's surprise, some of the most powerful people in the world aren't exactly the biggest fans of Club Shay Shay, and there is a lot of speculation that they are making moves to kill Shannon's career. Well, his besties Monique and Katt Williams are now speaking up for him and exposing some people who are trying to come after Shannon. As you can expect, it's messy AF because Katt Williams and Monique just know how to spill that messy tea. So let's get into it. If you're wondering why Katt and Monique would speak up for Shannon, well, it's because Shannon gave them a platform to talk about their issues. For a long time, a lot of people in the industry distanced themselves from Katt, and he got the reputation of being crazy because he kept going after the Hollywood elites and exposing the shady things going on in the industry. Not only was he called crazy, but he also paid for it with his career because they never let his career blow up as it should have.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
When that didn't work, they spread the narrative that he was an addict and was unreliable to work with.
Good or bad. My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You promo shoots. You your promo trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose you.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy.
But Shannon Sharpe gave him a chance and had Katt on his podcast. That turned out to be a great decision because the video has become his most viewed interview with more than 70 million views. So if you're wondering why Katt is quick to defend Shannon, this is why. Monique kind of has the same story because she was a pariah in Hollywood before her interview with Shannon. She was blacklisted by Oprah and Tyler Perry for many years before she went on Club Shay Shay, and for the first time in many years, she finally got to tell her side of the story, all thanks to Shannon. So if there are two people who are willing to stand 10 toes down with Shannon, it's Katt and Monique. Well, the streets are saying that the powerful people who are coming for Shannon's podcast are none other than Oprah and Tyler Perry, allegedly. Now, there's no hard proof of this because this is just fans' speculation, but the math is kind of mathing, if you know what I mean. See, Katt and Monique went in hard on Oprah and Tyler during their interview, and fans are speculating that they could be the ones going after Shannon. Oprah and Shannon were on good terms before he invited Monique to Club Shay Shay, where Monique dragged Oprah for filth, calling her a narcissistic manipulator. She claimed both Oprah and Tyler Perry had cheated her and blackballed her career because she wouldn't do something outside her contract. For the tea, Monique and Oprah have been throwing shade for years. Back when they worked on the movie Precious, Monique decided not to do an unpaid, unscheduled press tour that Oprah tried to force her to do. That choice apparently rubbed Oprah the wrong way, and she allegedly started spreading rumors about Monique being a diva on set. I mean, Oprah even shaded Monique for having negative energy, saying it's a law that if you meet negative with negative, you will just have a combustive negative force of energy. You can't meet negative energy where it is. You have to rise above it and you have to transcend it. I would never stoop to try to meet somebody where they are negatively. Don't care who they are. Oprah wasn't thrilled about Monique's shade because she wasn't used to hearing the word no from people. For a long time, Monique never got to fully tell her story in public, but on Club Shay Shay, she went all in, spilling the tea and then some. After that, Monique was straight up blackballed. Nobody in the industry wanted to touch her with a 10-foot pole, all because they were scared of what Tyler and Oprah might do. When these two powerhouses decide to blackball someone, trust, it's a done deal. But credit where credit's due, Monique has never been one to be silenced. As soon as she realized she was blacklisted, she called out the culprits loud and clear, and she wasn't about to let them keep her quiet.
Got worse. I got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now, I said no to some very powerful people. What Tyler Perry showed me, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Lionsgate. When you don't do what we ask you to do, we'll take your livelihood.
Unfortunately for Oprah, Monique's revelations only made things worse for her because it happened around the time that she was getting dragged for underpaying Taraji P. Henson for her role in the movie The Color Purple. But it didn't end there because fans went digging deep into Oprah's past and unearthed some super concerning things that she probably didn't want us to be reminded about, like her association with some super shady men in the industry who have been exposed of some of the creepiest things. There were some allegations of her allegedly working as a pimp, but again, there's no proof of this. Just some puzzle pieces that kinda add up. Word on the street is that Oprah wasn't just aware of Harvey Weinstein's alleged crimes, but might have helped cover them up. Her close relationship with Weinstein raised all sorts of eyebrows, especially with so many women in the industry accusing him. The big question is, why did Oprah keep such close ties with him? Rumor has it that Oprah had her own skeletons in the closet. British actress Katie Noble once accused Oprah and Naomi Campbell of helping Weinstein trick her and SA her. Now, these are just allegations, but they definitely have people talking.
He was with people in which I admired dearly. He was with Naomi Campbell. He had Oprah Winfrey there with him, who entered the room and was swinging off his arm and just seemed like a very dear friend.
Fans dug up Oprah's sketchy connection with this Brazilian guy named John of God, who claimed to be a spiritual healer. She didn't just show a little interest, she jetted all the way to Brazil to meet him, totally buying into his shtick, and even featured him on her show. Oprah kept up this relationship for a while. Then out of nowhere, John of God was exposed for some seriously creepy stuff. He was reportedly chaining up women, impregnating them, forcing them to have babies, and allegedly selling them for their organs. Major yikes. Since Oprah had been so buddy-buddy with him, she got tangled up in the mess too. But in true Oprah style, she handled it with her usual cool composure. She did not offer apologies or explanations. She just quietly removed the videos of him from her platforms, acting like it never happened and expecting everyone else to do the same. When fans dug out this tea, they dragged Oprah for filth, bringing up her past. So to say that Oprah would have been upset with Monique and Shannon would be an understatement. But fans are not the only ones accusing Oprah of trying to cancel Shannon. Tyler Perry also received a lot of heat. Oprah wasn't the only one who put Monique on the blacklist. Tyler Perry was part of the action too. They were both behind the movie Precious, and they couldn't handle the fact that Monique refused to work without pay, so they supposedly teamed up against her. However, Tyler Perry has always denied these accusations, claiming he never said anything negative about Monique or got her blacklisted. He maintains that if her career suffered or if she missed out on opportunities, it was her own doing and had nothing to do with him. Monique also went after Tyler Perry, accusing him and Oprah of destroying her life. According to Monique, she initially decided to give Tyler the benefit of the doubt and reached out, hoping there was some misunderstanding. But the situation was worse than that because it turned out that Tyler was playing in her face. Monique claimed that when she confronted Tyler, he lied to her face and pretended he had no idea what she was talking about. She said that during her conversation, Tyler eventually apologized, admitting he was at fault and promised to clear her name and help revive her career. However, none of that happened because, according to Monique, Tyler ghosted her afterwards.
I was wrong, and when my movie Boo come out.
Monique wasn't playing games. She claims she's got an audio recording of a call with her husband, and Tyler Perry himself. In that recording, she said Tyler admitted to starting the rumor that got her blacklisted, acknowledging it was totally out of line and unfair. So it's not surprising at all that Oprah and Tyler might want to shut down the podcast since it's making them look really bad. And now fans are giving them the side eye and wondering what else these two have to hide. Fans commented, "The industry hates when it can't control. Keep pushing. These people are so sick." That's the problem. The celebrities that have a problem do not, I repeat, do not want those stories discussed, unfolded, or told. And it's sad to hear this, but the behavior of these celebrities validates everything Katt said during the podcast. Girl, this is a lot, but drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.